Howdy folks, welcome to episode 16 of our build series. We are working again on the carrier, and I wanted to show you the progress I made between episodes on just getting this junk filled in, and we're going to shrink that down. But yeah, just getting all this junk filled in. And so, is it sitting off the side? Why is it floating like that? Okay, that's odd. But anyway, yeah, so I put on all the lights and stuff like that to give it some better window effects and stuff like that, and we got some trim on here, some decorative trim. Now, another thing I did here was, I don't remember if I showed you guys that last time or not, but we did this with the cargo boxes. And so I think instead of having these cargo boxes here, I'm going to do this style. And what I'm also going to do is we're going to take these off of here because they look stupid there. And we're going to put them inside here. And so we're going to see how well that's going to work. And before I forget, I need to put a transporter block in here somewhere. So we need, and it doesn't need to be big at all. Let's see if we can find a spot inside here somewhere, right? We can put it right back there, right? But yeah, we can put our transporter block here somewhere. Actually, that's kind of cool. We could put that as a little streak on here, couldn't we? Or a window, maybe? How about if we just do that? That would be funny. Okay, so let's put our transporter block as a window on here. So we're going to go, what is that, 2? That's D. We want to go S, right? 0.2 by 0.1. See? We can put our little transporter block on there, and then we can paint it orange, right? There's our transporter block. So now we need a functioning, and then you have a transporter, but you're missing transporter software upgrade. Okay. So yeah, we could even put a second one on there if we want. Put a couple of them on here just so that if one of them gets shot, we don't have a missing block, you know? Not because that's a concern, right? That spot right there is going to get shot. Anyway, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to take off, and I also need to add, we're going to do that at some future point soon when we can. But what I need to do is take this, and we need to figure out where we're going to put these. Now, I also figured out, I want to show you this. If we go like this, hold down Control, and then if we hold down S to size that, and then we actually do size it, now it's going to keep the size that I just sized it to. So that's what's going on with that. So let's try this again. Let's go like this. But yeah, I figured that out. That's what's going on with those things that are doing that. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to put hangers back here. And also I need to put on some of these pipes. So that's what I wanted to do. Okay, let's do that before we forget. We're going to go like this. We're going to select these. There we go. And we're going to select these. We're going to select all these to get all of them in here. And I think we need to get inside here too to get that. There we go. And there's like one in the middle, if we can. The glow block right there. Can we get it? Let's see if we can get it. I think we've got it. Okay, so let's try it. Let's see if that will, if that'll do it. Did we get all of it? Rotate this way. I think we got the glow block in the middle. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it did or not. Let's see. Did it get the glow block? No, it missed the glow block in the middle. Okay, so let's undo. We need to select all of this. There we go. We'll just do that. That looks like it's got everything. Cool, there we go. Okay, so now we're going to go Control C. We're going to go up here. And we're going to put down an axis There we go. Let me make sure that's actually centered. Yes, it is. It's centered on the center block. Okay, so we're going to go like Control V, not Control F. Why did I hit Control F? No idea. Whoops. There we go. Like this, and then we're going to attach on this end. Right there. We're going to attach on the end. Right, and we're going to scale it up this way. So I think what we can do is we can probably even swap a couple of these out. But yeah, I think if we do, you know what, I think we're probably better off attaching it on this piece here instead. There we go. But I just want it to give it a little bit more mechanical look, so we're going to go a little bit bigger, like that. Is it touching? It's touching. There we go. All right, cool. So we're going to do that sort of thing. Oh yeah, that looks cool. All right. And then should we do the same thing? Yeah, we need to do the same thing on the bottom. So we're going to go like this. We're going to put a y-axis on here. And we're going to select this block here and mirror the Y on that. There we go. Okay. So we need to go undo, and then we're going to put this in the same spot before it moves that like that. There we go. All right. So now we've got them on the bottom too. Cool. And we're going to recolor those two because they're like the wrong color. But we're going to go like this. And maybe even a little bit smaller. Something like that. There we go. Oh yeah, that looks cool. We could probably even do a couple more coming this way. You know, that sort of thing. Let's see if we could do that. Like that. And that. That's kind of cool. I like that. All right, and then we can do these, and let's shorten them just a little bit. And we'll make them smaller. And you know what, we're going to like them a little bit more again, like that. So like that, and that. Okay, so what color are these? Because I need to, yeah, that looks pretty cool. All right, and that's going to match up with what we're doing, I hope. I hope it's going to match up with what we're doing. We'll see. I'll make it match, right? We're going to select all of this junk. There we go. I think we ended up with a bunch of engine parts on there. Yeah. Is it possible to no, there's no unselect with that, is there? Okay. I'm not sure how we're going to manage to do this. How about if we go like this and select like, now see, it's still selecting those parts, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, I got to figure out how to select them all by color. But yeah, we're going to select these and we're going to recolor everything. Can we do that? Can we select because I think they're that. I think they're the solar sienna. Let's pick color from thing and then select all blocks with the current color. There we go. Awesome. All right. Whatever it is that has that color, we'll recolor it if we need to. But I don't think anything else needs to be recolored. There's a block in the middle that has that? Is there? Because look, our gyros, apparently our gyros are that color. Okay. So anyway, we're going to try different colors on this and see what we can do. I think we want to do something more in a blue. Let's try trinium. And the glow is going to be the biggest thing. We want this glow to work with that. What color is that? I think that's a trinium-ish glow. So we're going to do the glow. And then we're going to make these. What color is this? Let's let me see. Let's undo that. Let's select all blocks with the current color. We're going to make them dark gray. No, we're going to make them this color, because what I want to do is I want to select that color. What color is that? It's a pretty solar slate gray. It's pretty. It's really pretty. So we're going to take solar slate gray. We're going to select all of these. We're going to go to solar slate. Apparently it's a seashells. Seashells. See? Apparently it's a tongue twister. Solar slate gray. That's a pretty color. I think I want to do that for most of this ship, actually. Like this. Yeah, see, I think it'll look really pretty if we color most of the ship in that color. I think that's a really pretty color to do that. Okay, so these thingies in the middle is what we need to get. So we need to select nothing. Actually, that looks cool by itself too. I think that may work. What color is this? That's light sky blue. Okay. We can try that maybe. See if we can get these glow blocks in here. Here. See if we can select the glow blocks. Can we? I'm not sure if it's going to let us select those. I'm not sure how we can actually get to those to select them. Is that it? That's not it. Because I think that's the one above it, isn't it? That block. Whoops. Unselect that one. Yeah, I'm not seeing how we can even get to that one to do it. We'd have to delete this block and repaint. I think it's close enough. I think it's a pretty blue. It looks cool. And when you're flying behind the ship, that's going to show up like that. Okay. So anyway, let's get back to the task at hand here. We have these. Where's the ones in the center? The ones in the middle are the size that we want, right? Are these all the same size? These are the ones that we want. Okay, so we're going to go like this. And we're going to turn off the y-axis. And we're going to rotate these. Remember we, like 10 minutes ago when we were starting on this? Right? We're going to get the hangars in here. All right, let's do our grid size up a little bit. There we go. It's not that much of a difference, is it? Okay. But yeah, I just wanted to get those something like this. Can we still do that if we get those? Yeah. We're going to get them out toward the edge more. I don't want it to get it too close to those because it'll block the view of those and stuff too. But I think that might work. I think that might work for the hangars. And then we're going to put some stuff on the inside of them. So our hangars are going to point out this way. So we're going to put some stuff inside there. So we're going to go like trinium hull. We're going to come down to this point, I think. We're going to do that. And then I think what we want to do is we want to come up like this. There we go. We're going to go like this way. Is that matched? Yeah, it's matched. So we want to do something like this. And then we're going to put a solid block underneath here. And I think we might even leave some room for some internals on this. So why don't we do that? Why don't we put a framework block in here, because then we can switch it in a little bit. We're going to go like this. We're going to go shorter. And like that. And then wider. What's our grid size on this? Our grid size is tiny, isn't it? There we go. So we're going to do our grid like that. And then we're going to come in. What is our, what was it? 5.8? What was it? 5.85. So we're going to do a 0.5. I think 0.5, so 1, so 4.85, I think, or 5.35. There we go, 5.35. All right, and let's see if we can get this to match in here. You know what we need to do is we need to go Shift Z, and we're going to put our Z axis there. Now we can center it on this block. So we're going to go this way, and then we're going to go like this. There we go. So that should be in the middle there. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, you know what? We need to make it smaller too. We need to make it shorter. So we need to come down half, right? A half a block, 0.25. So we are, how tall? How tall was that? 3.1. So we need to come down to 2.85. There we go. All right, now we should be able to line this up like that. There. Now that should match, and then what we should be able to do is take the hull, and we can turn off the X and Y and Z. There we go. And we can go like this. And that. And then we want that to be 0.25. There we go. And then we're going to make it taller. 3.1, wasn't it? Like that. It's right there. Is that going to fit? It's close. Yeah, it just didn't go in there all the way. Okay. It was in the right spot, it just wasn't in there all the way for some reason. Let's see if we can get this to fit in there. Is that right? I think that's right. It's hard to tell, isn't it? All right, let's try this again on the front. It just feels like, oh, you know why? Let's get this grid size out of here. That's why. Here, I'll do this. Like that. There. Is that in there? See, it's matched on there now. Okay. So let's get this one on here too. I mean, we could even do something like a larger block too, but we could do something like that, but we'll get this in here first. See if we can get this down here. In there. There. All right, and then we're going to do this. We're going to go small, smaller, and like that. Bring that out till it matches, and then we can go like this to make it match. Zoom in like this. Then we need to make it a little bit taller. Like that. So now when we put this like this, it should match up. There we go. All right, so we've got that, and then what we're going to do is we're probably going to put some more parts on this. So why don't we do something like that? Let's go like this and this sort of thing. We're going to put some blocky pieces on here like that, and go, and a few more, something like that on there. We need something on the top of this, and also should we get something on the top of that? No, I don't want to make this ship any taller. But yeah, I think that's a good idea for that. What we can do here is we can match this, and we're going to come out. Huh. Wonder why it's showing 2 lines on the end there. That's weird. All right, we're going to do this sort of thing. And then we're going to do, whoops. We're going to do something like this. And we'll come out to here. There we go. Just a couple little sticky outies on there, and maybe even a couple things here. Why don't we go with this and that. Like that. There we go. A little bit taller. There we go. And maybe a little bit longer. So we can do that sort of thing. There we go. All right. So we got a little bit of that. Could probably even do a little bit of, whoops. I needed to do that, and then we're going to go like that and match this. There we go. All right, and maybe something on top? No, I think that'll work. You can do this sort of thing, make it a little bit taller. See, that's the part that I was lost on. Why is it rotating it that way? And it only does it when I let up on the key too. When I let up on the there we go. When I let up on control, when I do that and then I let up on control. Okay, cool. So we've got 2, 4, 6. I think we're probably going to take those out of the bottom, and we'll put a couple in the front instead. So we're going to do this, and let's grab this again, and we're going to select this thing. Can we see inside here? What's inside here? Let's see what we have inside here. Hull blocks. Oh, that's why, because it's hull blocks right up here. Okay, so we're going to delete this hull block. We're going to put in our 10 minutes later. All right, so we have this hull piece right here. We need to get rid of, and then we can put these in here. Many minutes later. All right, so we'll get this. I spent way too much time messing around with that. We're just going to do this and this, and then we can make it match. We can do this to get it to match, because otherwise it's gonna screw up. Okay, so why can't this one... I don't understand why this one can't... Let's see. Suddenly it works. That's so weird. Alright, so can we make this a little bit... I think we need to make it a little bit skinnier. What if we take that one? Nope. It's still not going to do it. Okay, I think we need to do that. See if that one works, and that one works. All right, cool, we got it. All right, so then what we can do is we can do this and match this out, because then it'll actually work. Awesome. And then what we can do is take the ramp here, and we can go like this. Nope, wrong way. The green, I want the green. There. And then we're gonna make this shorten out a little bit. There we go. All right. And we can even do the same thing on the bottom. We can make that, see, we're gonna make that come out like that. So that we've got like our little control bridge up front here. Make sure both of these still work. Cool. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I think we're going to end up moving those. I think we'll end up moving those and putting them something more like this on the bottom somewhere, or facing out to the sides or whatever. I think that's what we'll actually do, is we'll put those on the sides. But I think we are out of time for, what is the, oh, that's the back. Okay. But anyway, yeah, I think we are out of time for this episode. What we're going to do next time is we're going to get these cargo boxes put in here, and then we'll figure out how to put that stuff on the bottom. But yeah, that's going to be it for episode 16. Join me in episode 17 for some more work on this, and we'll see you then. Later.